Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. James here from the Dragon Blogger team with a very cool little stream for you today. Guys, I believe we're back up and running with our multi-channel streaming. What do you guys think? Everybody, welcome on in. And I want to hopefully, guys, greet all of you as you come on in here to actually pop in and hang out with us. I want to thank you guys for being here. As always, we got a bunch of very cool products that we're going to be showcasing today. That's right. Darthan, what's up, buddy? So we've been messing around with a bunch of stuff trying to figure out all of our issues with the stream lag. Like we had major lag when we were multi-streaming and all that. I believe that we are fully corrected with it and it has no longer an issue, which I love. So very, very cool. So very, very amazing. How you doing? What's up? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Guys, we're going to show off some cool products. We're actually going to show you guys a bunch of products that some of them I've done. The very first one I definitely did. This is the eMeet S800. We're actually going to show you guys a comparison video right here of it compared against the Logitech MX Brio. And you're going to be mind-boggled. So right here's that little video that we're going to show you guys right here. They're both 4K web cameras, right? So you have both 4K full web cameras. Now, we're showing you guys 1080p at 60 frames per second. If you want 4K at 30 frames, of course. Both have noise-canceling microphones. Both have privacy covers. eMeet has it built in. Both have, mounts for your monitors and all of the other cool stuff that you would expect. This has a 10% clippable coupon. It does 4K. It has a Sony half-inch CMOS sensor. It is the f1.8 aperture with it as well. The AI autofocus is about 0.3 milliseconds or seconds, guys. Super, super fast. Now, it is fully HDR. It does have HDR, so you're good there with this. We're going to get into a couple things. Field of view is around 40 degrees to 73 degrees with this camera. It does, like I said, support 4K at 30 frames per second. Now, you have the USB 3.0 connectability and the 2.0 connectivity if you need to with the adapter. So you guys can go from USB-C to USB-A connection with this. Built-in plug-and-play, but you can use the eMeet software if you want to, which is actually kind of cool. Now, like I said, we were doing the comparison, and right there you're seeing both of those cameras in action. You be the judge of which one you actually think is a lot cleaner and a lot brighter. Now, the one up top and the one down below, right? So down there, you see that down there that we're pointing at? That's Logitech, right? The upper one that you guys see me pointing straight up to now is the eMeet S800. Now, of course, the coloration on the S... So the upper one is the eMeet. The coloration is a lot better plug and play. The bottom one is a more washed out white feeling, and that is Logitech, right? Crazy. Now, the zoomability with these is where you're going to be mind-boggled as well. When I take my watch and I bring it up to a camera, you'll see that instantly it zooms in and you guys can see the scratch on the crystal that I actually did when messing around. Got to have that fixed at some point or just get another watch, but hey, whatever. The bottom one takes a little bit. So the Logitech has that lag in auto-focusing. Crazy that the focusing is so quick. Now, yes, when I move it away, guys, you're going to see that it takes a little second to refocus my face. But that's because we're going from a close-up shot. It's mind-boggling how quick that works and how beautifully well done it is. Now, both of them have decent microphones. So if you're doing it for microphones, you have that connectability. But an eMeet SmartCam at S800 4K with that autofocusing and the clarity from plug and play, this is a really amazing camera. Now, you're probably seeing three of me and wondering why is there three of us? Well, that's because there's three different cameras going on, right? So that is the eMeet S800 versus the Logitech MX Brio. We are showcasing you guys the eMeet that's in the carousel. phenomenal product that you are going to love for that. So if you need something like that, definitely check that out. Now we're also going to show you guys the Move Speed 1TB PCIe NVMe SSD. Now this is an SSD I use still to this day.
SSD. This is a 1TB. This is their model.
Now this is their 1TB model, of course, with this, and it's a beautiful little piece. Now with that being said, you have the capability of putting this in your PS5. It's PS5 has a PS5 heatsink that can work with PS5. Now, this is a PCIe 4.0 NVMe M.2 with a solid state drive. This can actually write up to 7,450 megabytes of writing and reading speeds, right? So your writing speed, of course, is the HB7450. It is extremely fast. It is, of course, a YMTC chip with a TLC NAND flash. It is a Maxi Map 1602 controller built in with low power consumption and high efficiency on this. It's kind of cool. It does come with the screwdriver, the heatsink, the user manual, and all that other stuff, right? It's the reading and writing that you really want to stay close to and want to know about. So the reading speed, like I said, for the read is about 7450. The write speed is 6500. So 6500 is actually still very acceptable, very fast, and very usable with this. And that's where it's kind of cool. Trying to figure out why there is a Dragon Bloggers logo up in the corner blocking some stuff out, but hey, we'll go with it, right? I mean, somebody was probably trying to use my content at some point. So right there, guys, you're seeing the screwdrivers, you're seeing the chip right there, and it's got the beautiful cat eyes on top of this. It's an amazing little piece. You guys see my autofocusing. Now there's your 1TB NVMe. Good morning, Sai. What's up, buddy? Now, of course, we have to put it in the computer, set it up. You're going to test it out. This is actually just a walkthrough video. This wasn't the full one, but it's a great SSD that I'm actually using right now. Sheila, hello. Sheila, how's the stream look? How's the stream look, guys? Does the stream look stable? Cool, because guess what? We're multi-streaming again. Just saying. There is a slight delay in the stream. We do have a slight delay, but that is because we had to put a slight delay in the system for it to bounce around. But yeah, we're back to multi-streaming. It's definitely been a wonky 3 weeks without multi-streaming. We figured it out. I love it. Figured it out. SSD for under $80, 1TB, guys. You can't go wrong with that. Now we're going to show you guys a Red Dragon. That's right, Red Dragon. Or Redragon, however you want to pronounce it. The Red Dragon.
Hey everyone, I made the
This is a Nikita video, and you know what? I actually haven't seen this video, so we're going to watch it. Watch it together.
First be with you, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the Red Dragon K686 Pro. This is an anime girl keyboard. As you can see, it looks really awesome from
hold on.
The box on it.
What makes this better is hydrate or dihydrate, like Nikita says, right? And I'm wearing the boys' lightsaber dragon shirt. Oh, hey Nikita, where you at, Slacker?
On the outside, I'm super excited about this. This keyboard is actually amazing. It's a mechanical keyboard with a hot swap socket, and you'll see all the stuff that comes with it. What I really love about it is the design of the keys. Like, I was expecting it to look a certain way, like more like anime-ish, but it really, like, it focuses more on like the design aesthetics and like the colors as opposed to like how the cover of the box looks. Now, the cover of the box is the back of the keyboard, which is both awesome and kind of like a downside in my opinion, because I want to look at it all the time, but I love the fact that they include the anime girl's face on the actual space button. But when you flip it over, it is there. It's just that you spin the entire time with the keyboard facing up, that it's like really, you know, you never really get to see it. But I love the fact that like certain keys like control all
This kid.
and stuff have like special patterns on them, so you can kind of recognize them by like what their pattern is. And it also helps too because you can switch this keyboard in between a Windows like setting and a Mac setting. So I think that's really cool. Now these are the extra cherries that come with it, so in case like one of your keys gets damaged or something, you can
Like the
use this
extra
other tool that
cherries.
comes with it to pop those cherries out, pop the keys off and everything, and get the replacements done, which I think is another really cool like feature of this keyboard.
Yeah,
Now,
it
not
shows how
only
it's
that,
done,
but
buddy.
the linear switches just feel amazing to the touch, and the keys are like
Dude, I
decently
like
sized.
it.
They're not,
I like the
small.
look of that
You don't have to
keyboard.
worry about like your fingers kind of slipping and missing keys too. And then it comes with a
USB-C.
USB-A to USB-C cord, which you can use to power it. What's also really cool is that it has 3 different modes that you can use, the 2 Bluetooth modes, as well as like hardwiring it into your actual computer, which I think is really cool because you have that, you know, that choice. If you don't want it wired and you want to have the freedom of moving
Ouch.
around, you can, you know,
Update
do that.
your
And I think
driver.
it's cool. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier. This is the back of it. It shows the anime girl, which I think is really cool. And I'm so sad that it's on the bottom because you never get to
I
like
agree.
really look at it, but sometimes I flip it over just to look at it. Now, this shows you the outside bezel of it where you can see the buttons. This is
There's
a
your
little dongle
dongle.
that you can use. This is another way to connect it. USB
dongle.
dongle. Make sure it is charged, which is really awesome for that USB-A to USB-C cord that comes with it. And then, of course, you have the 2 Bluetooth modes, the 5.0 and the 2.0 slot. And you have another
It'll be a
switch that allows you
driver.
to switch it between Windows and
Ooh,
Mac.
look at
So
that.
this is a
That
keyboard
keyboard's
that you
sweet.
can use for
Guys, I've been using Red Dragon keyboards for a long time. We've been very lucky to work with their products for over 12 years. Now, for the longest time, we purchased I think about 97% of all the products that you guys see from Red Dragon from us was purchased out of pocket, which is actually kind of cool. Recently, they have started sending us some products because we've done their stuff so long. But I'm going to tell you, even if they didn't, we would still purchase these products to show you because we really love the Red Dragon product line. It's actually phenomenal. So much so that I can actually tell you, so much so that I have another one down here that I have to do within the next few days, probably tomorrow. So I do have another one. And it's going to be kind of cool. I like the kind of green color keys and stuff with this one. This is the ESA Max. It, of course, is 3 modes and stuff. So I'm going to have to mess with that one at some point in the next odd hours or so. I also have a Ulanzi keyboard down here that I got to do, a gaming controller, a laptop, some Govee lighting. If you guys have not seen this is the Govee light set. Now, this is the Govee curtain lights too. This is the Wild Robot set. It has 520 LEDs. It's about 5 feet wide by 6.5 feet tall. Actually going to hang this up. I'm going to actually hang these up right here if I can reach up to the beam above me. And it's going to look like a curtain that's going to drop down. Now, hopefully it doesn't interfere with our streaming, the table products that I set up and stuff. But I'm going to have kind of fun with this. I'm going to hope I can get it to hang there. My only downfall is my ceiling. At certain points of my ceiling, it's over 16 feet tall in certain parts. Where the beam is right here is about 11 feet. So hopefully I can get up there to hang it and kind of show it off if I can. But Govee, man, Govee's got some cool stuff. I also got some ski earbuds. What else? Oh, I got an SSD over here I got to do. Screw hooks. No, so yes, I could use screw hooks. The problem with that is I actually have to. I don't have a ladder. I live in an apartment building. I don't have a ladder, so I'm gonna have to stack stuff up to climb up there to do this. So I'll probably get the table out. Hopefully, stand on the table. The table holds all of the weight of the Jackery products, so I'm gonna say the table can hold me. BCS, hello, how are you doing? Chair wouldn't be tall enough. Come on, how tall do you think I am? I'm only 6 foot. All right, 6 foot. Give me an 8 foot. Hey, that might actually work. Take that back. 2 foot height of chairs. Me, I'll stand on. Yeah. Or I could just get on the table and I'll be right up there. So it'll be what it'll be. We'll figure it out. We're going to have fun with that one. Now, like I said, Red Dragon, guys, keyboards, amazing stuff if you need. What I can tell you is the weather change is messing with me, and now I'm all stuffed up. I'm gonna cry. I believe we're showing you guys, and today we're giving you. Hold up. We got a Blink doorbell system. This was a James video. This is the Video Doorbell Plus Sync module. This is a full-on doorbell system, camera system, of course, to track you, keep track of you, and to track people coming and going. I mean, no. Yeah, my allergies. You know what? Let's pause this. My allergies this year, some reason about this year, my allergies have not stopped flaming the whole year. It was even during like winter time, I was having allergy issues. It's crazy. I don't know what it is this year. Phil, what's up, buddy? How's Phil doing? Yeah. That's what it is. And I got, I have air purifiers. I have an air purifier in each room. This air purifier can do over 3,000 square foot place. I have another one that does like 2,700 square feet in another room. So my, 1,200 square foot apartment should be just fine. I don't know what it is, but the allergies are flaming. Now, back to the Video Doorbell system. This, of course, is from Blink. This is a two-way audio. You can talk and listen in. Battery or wired. It has a chime with the apps, which is kind of cool. I got my Govee air purifier as well. Yeah, it does. It really does make a difference, but I'm starting to think that I'm allergic to myself. Just saying it. I'm allergic to myself. 2-year battery life with this. I'm going to tell you, there's no way you're getting full 2 years of battery off of this if you charge it up. And for that reason, the only way you're going to get 2 years is if your door where you put it is not highly active. I have a system on my setup that I use at my apartment, and I'm going to tell you, I have to charge that thing every 6 months because there's so much foot traffic. Now, you may not live in a highly activated area, so you may be able to get away with the multi-years charging with this. It definitely is. 2-year battery life is only for really low visibility doors. So, like if you're somebody that stays home all the time, has no visitors, don't get mail, and you live in the middle of nowhere, yeah, you're gonna get 2 years. All right. You live in an apartment building like me, not gonna happen. Now, it also determines on the clips of the video. So if you take short clips, your battery life will expand longer, right? You take longer clips, or if you're like literally watching it, allergic to oxygen. No, so I have psoriasis, so a lot of dander comes off of me. So I'm starting to think that the dander from my psoriasis is causing me to be allergic to myself. Now, what I'm talking about, guys, is if you guys like watch your doorbells live like I do, like I can sit here and watch it live, that will eat that battery a lot quicker. Just one of them things. But decent battery life, even at 6 months, I call that a decent battery life. Because every 6 months is not hard to charge your battery. The cool part about this is if you have a house, plug it into the old doorbell wires that's on your door, and you don't have to charge the thing. It'll stay fully charged. You don't have to worry about it. It does come in black or white. So, black and white variations. I believe there's like save 20% with the trade-in on there. It's already 43% off. This is like $39.99. It's a good deal. The video quality is very decently well done with this. You can pair it up with your phones. You can pair it up with, of course, they have, I believe it's like a controller screen. Yes. Oh, yeah. I'm on 5 channels, I think, right now. 5 or 6 channels. Yeah, we weren't for the last few weeks. We couldn't get it to work. All of a sudden, after streaming for multiple years, something went sideways. We finally figured it out, and we're back up to multi-streaming. So, doorbell system, guys, if you need, right there from Blink. We're going to be going into the range of Govee. Now, a lot of people know what Govee is. Some people don't know what Govee is. I have a lot of Govee lights around me. I have that light bar right there, that little lamp. I have the TV lights, the TV light bars. I have the string lights over here. I have the tri-glide panels in front of me, kind of glowing in brightness. I also have the outdoor set right here, which is funny because I cannot use these outdoor lights because I live in an apartment building, and I'm pretty sure the building manager would probably frown upon me hooking these up. I'm just saying. And then, of course, I got the Govee Robo light curtains that I'm going to hang up. We're going to see what these can do. I think tomorrow morning I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of videos. So we're going to attempt to get on a table, hang them up on my 12-foot ceiling side, not the 16-foot side, 12-foot side. We're going to see what these lights can do too. But what we're talking about today is the Hexa lights. Now, the Hexa lights are really, really cool. This is going to be a Nate video. I actually sent these to Nate to do the video for us.
Hey, what's going on, my friends? Nate with Dragon.
Now, these are actually going to have over 64 scenes of colorway. I call them the Qbert cubes. If you guys know Qbert or the video game Qbert, you will know what I'm talking about. Qbert was a phenomenal game that had these little triangle steps that just made it look cool. And that's what I feel like these look like. You guys can stick them on the wall any pattern you want, but they do have to go in a certain direction or the lighting will look funky. They do have a certain section. Now, you also are going to have a cable-to-cable that's going to link all of these panels, which is easy to do. It's not too hard. 3M adhesive. And I'm going to say this with a grain of salt with the 3M adhesive, all right? They're supposed to be non-wall damaging 3M adhesive pads. I say that with exclamations on purpose, everybody. Because if you live in a place that has a lot of paint on the wall, or if you live in a place that has very little paint, that's super thin, when you peel the 3M adhesive, it may peel the paint. If you have a really good paint job, don't worry about it. I actually found out the hard way that I peeled the paint off of my wall. I had to redo it. Yeah. So just go in there. Color patterns are great. You guys can do voice control. You can do music control. You can do the AI app control with this. They have moved to AI control with all of their lighting, which is amazing. The AI control is beautifully well done, and we can actually kind of show you guys the app. So let's pop over here. Let's grab my phone. Yeah, you're like us. You got a lot of it. I had the rope lights on my desk. We put the rope lights on my desk. Unfortunately, I broke those rope lights, not Govee. I broke them. So it's one of those things. Sheila, that's in chat, she's got a lot of Govee lights too. Let's see here. We can pull up the Govee lamp. So this is what the app's going to look like inside. You're going to have AI control, finger sketching, DIYs, music modes. You guys can share space. You can do illuminations. You guys can do, of course, like the scenes. Or, like I said, music mode is where it's going to start reacting to your voice and all of that. AI is where you're going to come in here. You'll talk to AI, and it'll pick out a color pattern. So let's see. Turn all lights purple with a flashing every second. And then it's going to take a second to control that, design it. But once it will do that, you guys can see it's sitting there thinking. So it's just designing it. And then, of course, it's going to say, I'm recommending a pulsing glow. That sounds good to me. And then all of a sudden, that is going to be your white pulsing glow. You guys can save it to DIY if you really want to. Yeah. So I can do that too. Alexa, all lights off.
Okay.
So I can shut all my lights off by talking to it. Alexa, all lights on.
Okay.
And of course, now I just activated all your lights at home and messed with you guys. So just that's what you have to deal with it. All right, you guys are gonna have to deal with it. Over 64 scenes of colorway, of course, with this. Pick and choose your lights, where you want them, how you want to change them. I'm sitting here messing with the color patterns in the back. We can do study modes. We can do funny, natural, emotions, festivals like Mother's Day. October, we can do the pumpkin orange back there if you guys want the pumpkin orange. It's simplified. Speed, you can do speed control. You guys can do, of course, the brightness. If you need to dull it down some, dull down the lighting. It may be sometimes a little bright. So it's definitely a fully active style of lighting. Now I'm going to go back to technology glow over there. Nope, don't like it. There we go. That'll work. So Govee, guys. Govee's a phenomenal company. The app's completely free, iOS, Android based. What more can I say? It runs all of their products, their tea kettles, their air purifiers, their house fans, doorbell systems, everything. Can't go wrong with it. You just can't go wrong. Now, we're going to move into the Jackery stuff. We're going to start off with the 100 plus. Normally, I have the table set up here. If you guys don't know, for some of your followers, I stream on the Jackery channel as well with their Jackery products multiple times a month. So I have pretty much every Jackery product there is. Explorer 100 plus and 9. We're going to show you guys the 100 plus power station right here in the video. I should have got all this out. I did not. This is the 100 plus. It's 99 watt hours of power, 31,000 milliamps. It's got dual USB-C connections. Those USB-C connections are 100 watt in and out connectability. It also has a USB-A port. That USB-A port is an 18 watt port. Now it does have a digital display. It's going to show you guys the battery of the actual piece. It's also going to show you guys what's left of the charge. It comes with the USB-C cable that allows for that 100 watt pass-through. Now it will fully charge in under 2 hours on a wall plug through the USB-C port. The cool part is if you have, let's say, the 100 watt Solar Saga solar panel, you can actually have it fully charged in under 3 hours as well, which is amazing. Have it fully charged, up and running without a problem. Now it does come with the splitter for that and everything. With the 100 plus, you could run a Nintendo Switch for over 4.5 hours if you wanted to. You can charge 6 iPhone 14s off of it. Now you'll have to do that, 2 at a time because it's got 2 different plugs. But it's a really great product right there. Super simple. LiFePO 4 cells. $89, which is a great price point, and all of that. Now we're going to show you guys the 240 V2. Now the 240 V2 is 256 watt hours of power with what's called Charge Shield 2.0. Now, Charge Shield 2.0 is a charge rate that's going to allow you to fully charge this device in 1 hour's charge time. So 1 hour on it, you're fully charged. Now, this does have an AC outlet. That means you have a standard 3-prong American plug to plug in your house fans, your lamps, your CPAP machines. Even that flat screen TV back there can be plugged into this. Now, you do have 2 USB-C ports. One's a 100 watt port in and out. The other is a 15 watt port beside it. You also have a USB-A at 15 watts as well, all individually switched. You have a 12 volt 10 amp DC plug, cigarette lighter style plug. You have a flashlight on the front. That flashlight's going to do standard brightness and SOS pattern for you. Now with this one, it works with the Jackery app. So the Jackery app, again, fully free app, works on Android or iOS, so your Apple devices, and will allow you to pair it and control those switches from the app. That means I can turn on the plugs, shut off the plugs, set run times, see the battery voltage that's left. I can also see the temperature that the LiFePO 4 cells are charging at. Now with this one, because it is 240 watt or 256 watt hours of power, you should be able to run a Bluetooth speaker for about 16 hours, about 12 to 13 cell phone charges, 45 watt house fan for about 4 hours, or if you guys want to run your Wi-Fi router for about 14 hours as well. Now, hey, hello, how are you doing? Nice to see you over there as well. Now, another cool part is you guys can run in heated blankets for about 3.5 hours. You guys can also do heating pads for 6 hours. The flat screen TV, like I said, that flat screen TV back there, you can run that flat screen TV for about 4 to 5 hours, depending on the wattage of the TV. Now, that is, of course, I believe that one's either a 65 or 75 inch. So it's going to be a little bit above that 60 watts. I think it's like 65 watts of draw with that one. Some of your smaller ones, like 32 inches, are going to do a little bit less power, but you can do that. Now, the light bulb, about 20 hours of runtime off the 5-watt LED bulb. It's the price point of $179, like 28% off. Is it a phenomenal deal? Now, what you can also do is the Jackery, the 300 Plus, which is another power station from them that pretty much looks like the 240, but like I said, you guys compare this one with the 240 as well if you wanted to, or you can do this Jackery Explorer 300 Plus. Now the 300 Plus, another beautiful power station.
In the kit.
We don't need the volume. This is, of course, the 300 Plus and Mini 40 solar panel. $279, normally a $400 price tag. Now with this, of course, 288 watt hours of power with an 1.5-hour charge rate. So it takes about an 1.5 hours to fully charge this device, or 7.5 hours with the Mini 40 solar panel. The Mini 40 solar panel is fully waterproof, water resistant, IP68 rating, can be left out in the rain, right? The station cannot. Now you do have an AC outlet that does 300 watts of pure sine wave power, but can peak at 600 watts as well. It does have the dual USB-C ports. You have the 100-watt port and the 15-watt port. You have the 15-watt USB-A port and that 12-volt 10-amp plug. Just like the 240, it actually works with the app. It can be controlled off of the app without a problem. Now here's that flashlight that we showed you, single mode or SOS pattern for you. Each of these stations are under 8 pounds of weight. So you have an 8-pound package of LiFePO 4 cells that's going to last you a good amount of runtime. Now, with this, you guys can run a Nintendo Switch for over 40 hours on this device. So 40 hours of gameplay to keep your kids happy on a long road trip is actually very well done. I love that you can plug it in. Tablets, same thing. Phones, same. It's an amazing product. The range of product from here does very, very well. It's the price point of these products as well are decently done with that. Now, with that being said, they have a new product that came out. This is called the 600 Plus. Now, the 600 Plus is a larger station, 600, but can still do very, very well with this. It has dual AC outlets. It has, of course, USB-C ports, the USB-A ports, that 12-volt port. Now, the AC outlets are going to do 800 watts of pure sine wave power, but can peak at 1600. That means you guys can run a window AC off of this device if you had to. Now, with the 600 Plus, though, you're going to get, of course, 632 watt hours of power with the LiFePO 4 cell. Now, with the LiFePO 4 cell, guys, you can have, of course, it fully charged in 1 hour on a wall plug. So that's actually kind of cool. It's got Charge Shield 2.0. Now, with it, of course, you guys can get it by itself or with the solar panel. The solar panel that comes in the kit is a new 100-watt solar panel, which is amazing. Runtime, you'd be able to run a car refrigerator for about 6 hours, a laptop about 7 hours, charge your iPhone about 27, 28 times. But you guys can run other stuff. Bluetooth speaker, about 36 hours. Your DSLR battery is about 27 times. The 520-watt refrigerator, your double-door refrigerator, you can run that for about an hour runtime. The flat-screen TV for over 8 hours. 10 hours with your house fan. That's going to be like a tower fan that I have sitting here blowing on me. Or even your toasters. Not going to run your microwave. I'll tell you that now. Will not run your microwave. The price point of that piece is actually $400. Normally a $500 package. But at $400, Phenomenally well done. Now, if you want to go up in a range of larger, we can talk about the 1000 V2. Now, this is also another current brand new product. 1500 watts of pure sine wave power through the 3 AC outlets, but is 1070 watt hours of power. Now, just like the last one, it has Charge Shield 2.0. Charge Shield 2.0 has a 1 hour charge rate for you. Now, it does have the handle that can actually be put up and down with this on hand. So with it, though, you guys are going to have the multiple point connections, quick charge rate, but you're going to be able to run a lot more stuff with this. You can run projectors. You guys can run your house ACs. Like your 1150 watt window AC can be ran off of this for about an hour runtime. Your Bluetooth speaker, about 50 hours. Your drone batteries, about 20 to 23 drone batteries. Cell phones, over 70 times charging capable. Heated blanket, about 12 hours of runtime. But if you really want to, guys, the mini fridge, about 14 hours. Orbital sanders, TVs, whatever you can think of. It has the connectability with it. Because it has that 1500 watts of pure sine wave power, but can peak at 3000. So with the pure sine wave means it's a clear, no spikes. Your product's not going to get hurt. Peak 3000 means you guys are going a little above, but can do it without a problem. It's an amazing piece at $489, I think it is. Yeah, $489. So under $500, it's a no-brainer with that. Now, we can talk about it. We can go into this range. We're going to get into it a little bit. The 3000 Pro is their largest standalone system. Now, by standalone system means you cannot add extra batteries to this piece. So it is the product by itself, but you can add solar panels, right?
We're taking a look at the
Now, over 3,000 watts of power with this one. I believe it's like 3,024 watt hours of power, something like that. Yeah, it's like 324 watt hours of power with this device. With it, though, it is 64 pounds of weight. 64 pounds of weight means it weighs a little bit, and it's going to take a little bit to lift it. You do have 2 USB-A ports at 18 watts. You have 2 USB-C ports at 100 watts max. You have 5 AC outlets. Those 5 AC outlets are going to do 3,000 watts of pure sine wave power, but can peak at 6,000. That means you could plug in a TIG or MIG welder with this device. Plugging in a welder is crazy to do off of a machine of this style. Now, with it, it's only going to take about 2.5 hours on a wall plug to fully charge it. But if you have 6 of the 200 watt solar panels, 3.5 hours, it's charged, you're good to go. It has 2 3-inch large wheels on the side to allow you to roll it around. It has a telescopic aluminum handle in the back to actually leverage it. But you have 12 forms of protection with this, and of course, the intelligent battery management system. The intelligent battery management system is kind of cool because it's going to keep the device cool while charging, while giving you the proper power to the devices you have plugged into it. You should be able to run a 520 watt refrigerator for approximately 5 hours. Your 1150 watt 10,000 BTU window ACs for about 3 hours of runtime. Your 100 watt movie projectors over 21 hours, 220 hours for a 3 watt to 5 watt light bulb, or your CPAP machine for over 300 hours. Now, CPAP machines means you're sleeping very well and not have to worry about it. That welding machine, your TIG or MIG welder, for the 5,800 watts of draw those machines can take up to, a little over an hour runtime with this. Now, you can run your table saws, you can run your chainsaws, you can run your hand drills, you can run your weed eaters, lawn mowers. You guys can run your angle grinders, chop saws. Whatever you want, this can actually do. Has the app, can control all of it without a problem. Can be used in what's called an EPS, an emergency power supply. When it's in an emergency power supply, it goes into what's called bypass mode and will only allow you to pull input and output power of 1,440 watts of draw. So it drops the wattage down to 1440, but that's because you went into what's called emergency power supply switching. That means it's still plugged into the house, and if the power comes back on, it doesn't want to send a surge through your LiFePO 4 cells. It's amazing that they can do that. So very amazing piece at $17.99. That's 36% off. Normally it's like $2,800 for this product. So if you're looking for something like that, that is an amazing option for you. Now I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I see we have a product in here that Justin didn't cut the video up for. I gotta go to the corner, guys. So bear with me. Don't laugh at my skinny legs. You know, they're really white and skinny right now. But we're gonna walk over here. We're gonna grab it. I have all the solar panels from Jackery over here. I have every solar panel they make. And we're gonna talk about this panel right here. This is the 100 prime panel. Now I'm showing you guys the backside because this is a fully aluminum fixed solar panel. This fixed solar panel will use bracketry to mount to the roof of your van, your RVs, your motorhomes, your cabins, your house, or your sheds. Now, fully glassed style, and it does have all the bracketry comes with it. Has a 9.5-foot cable. The 9.5-foot cable is wound up. It has what's called Anderson clip plugging. So if you guys need to use the Anderson clip Y plug, they have that. It also has the DC 3020 plug. Now that DC 3020 plug over here is going to allow you to connect it up straight to the power stations by itself. So it does come with the plugging for that. Now with it, of course, like I said, it is a bifacial, bi-style of lighting control. The front is fully blacked out with, of course, the monocrystalline cells, which is kind of cool. You have this beautiful solar panel at $179 price tag today, normally a $300 price tag. This will actually do about 25% efficiency in converting light to power for you. So it's going to do 100 watts draw power at 18 volts for you guys, which is amazing. This is a really cool solar panel. If you guys need something like that, Jackery's got you covered with that one, of course, on hand. You guys can tell I've done Jackery quite a bit, that I can spiel it all out. Now, up next, we have what's called their 200-watt solar panel. Now, their 200-watt solar panel, I've actually done. It's a large panel. Now, if I pop over here, we're going to show you guys this, and we're going to play this video. Now, this is, of course, the Jackery Explorer panel. Now, this panel is their largest panel. It's the 200-watt panel. It does 200 watts at 18 volts. It is a trifold design. Does weigh approximately 21 pounds. This is a large panel. All right, it's just going there. Super large panel. Now, with that being said, it is an amazing station. This panel is going to do well to charge your products. It's going to take you about 30 seconds to set up and have it put out. Monocrystalline solar cells does about 24.3% efficiency in converting light to power, even in low light settings. You're going to see right here, it's going to take me about 30-ish seconds to set it up or more because I'm doing videography while trying to keep my neighbors away. Now, it comes with the 9.5-foot cable, ETFE laminated candles. It has the ETFE case. It has, of course, the cabling with the 90-degree and straight angle plug. It's got the 80/20 and, of course, the 3090 plug, or 7909 plug. So you have those plugs. Now, from the moment you plug it in to the moment you plug it in the station and power it on, it's going to start drawing or connecting, pulling power from the sun. You're going to notice from the moment I plug it into the station, turn the station on, and grab my camera is about 10 seconds of delay. Within 10 seconds of delay, it's already pulling about 153 to 154 watts of power, which is kind of beautifully well done. And I like that. It's just an amazing little piece with that, of course. You can do very, very well with that. It's going to connect up, and you're up and charging. So if you need a solar system like that, Jackery's got you covered, guys. They definitely have you covered. Now, I'm doing a lot of talking today, and I'm doing a lot of showing, and we're going to do a product on hand here. Now, we're going to show you guys the OBSBot AI 4K web camera. Now, going to show it to you, but I'm also going to tell you I have it set up on my monitor, which is right here. This is the camera. This is the OBSBot 4K. Plug it and show you guys to you. This camera is super hot right now because it's been plugged in and it feels like it's been running for a while. I'm not sure why it's on. but it is definitely on. They do get warm. I will tell you though, yes, they get warm. Yes, they'll shut down, and that's if you guys leave them on for multiple hours. For some reason, I left this on. I did not realize it was on, so it is hot to the touch. This is going to do 4K resolution. It is plug and play. It does come with the monitor mount, guys. It is rubberized. It is also magnetic. So if I do this, of course, you have the magnetic connection. So you don't have to worry about it. The magnet's going to hold it, right? Same with the bottom. Bottom's magnet, side's magneted with that. Now, what I can tell you is, there's a push button on the side. And if you flip it from right here to this mode or the opposite mode, it will automatically go into, of course, portrait to opposite mode. I'm going to plug this in. We're going to start this off. It's already on, so I'm going to connect it up to my monitor. I'm going to show you guys this in action, of course. Get it to my monitor. Hopefully my monitor, or the stand, is not going to be happy with me right now. I adjusted the stand, guys, so I messed with it. We're going to go over to dual camera mode. Now, not sure why dual camera mode is not showing my ZV in, but there we go with this. Now, I'm going to activate, deactivate. We're going to grab our OBSBot stuff. We're going to turn OBSBot on. Now, you guys have already seen that it just came on just like that. So if I transform this to fit screen, you guys are going to see right there. I am fully connected in here. Now, what's kind of cool is if I want to, it can actually track me, right? So you can actually do tracking with this if you really want to, which is kind of cool. Now, I like that it can track me in a field of view. Now, remember, though, I said that you guys could flip this camera without touching anything, and it'll switch the camera angle. So that's what I'm going to do right here. And it automatically switched the camera angle for you guys. I didn't have to do anything with the software. So if I go in here and just click fit screen, we are large and screen. Very clear, very beautiful. And of course, when I grab my watch, you guys can see the watch without a problem. It has the autofocus. I keep tracking the screen. Field of view, 4K resolution. This is $119. That's all this camera costs. Now, what you're noticing is that camera back here that I'm pointing at over here, that is a Sony ZV-E10. The amount that camera cost compared to the OBSBot camera, the quality of these two cameras, and the price points, you be the judge. All right? You be the judge on that one. OBSBot, what can I say? OBSBot's a really, really amazing piece. Now, I'm going to shut that camera off. It looks like it was on for quite a while during the show. It must have came on when the software came on. So, really cool piece. They do have a software, guys. If you want to adjust other stuff, they do have softwares that you can adjust. So, cool stuff right there. Very, very cool. I believe up next we have a Logitech keyboard.
Here, unboxing is showcasing initial thoughts of the G915 Lightspeed wireless RGB keyboard from Logitech. Now, one of the reasons why I got this keyboard and I got the linear version, which is the most quiet keys, is because I was typing on conference calls, and even with my black keys and my other MX keys, even with NVIDIA Broadcast, I was still getting the key clicks showing up on my microphone when talking on conference calls. So I needed a quiet keyboard. What I really love about the Logitech G915 is the very low profile keys. You of course get the little stands in the back so that you can have your keyboard up at an angle, or you can lay it flat if you prefer. The keys just feel fantastic. Because they're low profile keys and I'm a touch typist, I can actually type faster on this keyboard than most traditional blue switch keys that are fully raised, because my fingers have to travel less distance between the keystrokes. You also get, of course, the cable to charge it as well, but like I said, it works wirelessly too. And of course, you have the manual that comes with it. It just feels heavy and solid. And here's the USB adapter and receiver that you would just plug in. And then this is what gives you your wireless signal to the keyboard. Now, first up, this keyboard feels heavy and solid. Very solid constructed. It's metal. It has a really nice stable weight to it. You're not going to accidentally slide it. You can see the switches here, the very low profile on it. I just love the way the keys feel. Let's go ahead and get it powered on. So here you get it powered on, and when you first power it on, if you want to use it wirelessly, you'll see the little wireless button blinking that's above the F5 button. You just press that and it will make it pair with the USB receiver, and then once it's paired, you can see it becomes a solid light indicating that's paired. Tapping on the keys is amazing. It comes with its default cycling of colors and just looks beautiful. I really like that the color comes through all of the keystrokes. The only thing that's kind of lacking is you don't get any RGB color through the symbols that are on the numbers.
None, it
So
says.
you only get the color of the light on the numbers themselves, but not the symbols. So hopefully you have the symbols memorized. But other than that, you can use the G-Hub software to customize your patterns, make it raindrops. You could set the macros for the G1 through 5.
Now, guys, you have the macros, you have the software. It's going to work with the Logitech G-Hub software. It's a beautiful keyboard at a nice price point. It's about $149. So if you need something like that, hey, they got you covered. Now, we also have, I believe, this little nightlight and white noise
James here, and today we're
Well,
taking a look at this.
remake. Now, this is going to do 14 different sounds and noises. It's also going to have a night light. It's fully rechargeable, so you don't have to have it plugged in. It's got this very cool little clip right there that you can clip on and actually use if you wanted to. With it, of course, you also have the lanyard. You can tie it with the lanyard. It's a really cool piece. You can turn on light, shut off the light if you want. You can adjust the sound up and down. It's going to work out well for you. It has a bunch of different sounds. You guys are going to see. I'm going to change hats.
Now that you guys should be able to hear this, if I turn this up, you'll start hearing the
That-
noise
See the boss?
just like that. Now, if I hit this
No.
top button
Why
on
would
the
I-
opposite side where all the sound effects are, you'll see that it changes sounds.
I must have missed something. Where was this?
It does get louder. Wow, listen to that.
Doing pretty good, Malachi.
Lullabies.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sheila. So, white noise lighting, guys, simplified product. If you need something like that, yeah, we go. Kids cartoons fun. I can't hear a thing. Well, that's a problem, Sheila. That's a problem.
Everyone, my name is Demetrius, and today we're going to be talking.
All right, guys. Air fryers. What can we talk about? Simplified. This is a 15.5 quart with a probe. Now, the probe is actually a meat thermometer, temperature thermometer, which is kind of cool. Now, there's multiple settings set in and can be adjusted fully by the way you want. Pick your temperature, pick your time of cooking. It has what's called watts. It also has warm. You can do rotisserie. You can do grill. You can actually do a stage or sear. Now, rotisserie. Rotisserie chicken. Gonna be good. Now, of course, he's already got crumbs in there because he's been using it and not cleaning. We're gonna have to talk to that boy about that. We can't be having things like this. No, it's all good. Now, guys, it can go anywhere from 50 degrees up to 425 degrees temperature. It actually has 100 presets set in, plus 50 memory settings that you can do your own stuff with the technology and set in. It actually has an app that's going to allow you to see cooking and all of the New Wave app, which gives you all of those foods. 360-degree baking system fan, 6-blade fan inside, which is kind of cool. Dual layered door for those of you that need to have the dual layered door. You can actually probably cook about a 5-pound chicken, 2 pounds of chicken wings, about 20 chicken wings, 8-inch pizza, 3 pounds of fries, whatever you want. Dishwasher safe inserts, so you're good there. Digital meat thermometer, temperature probe. He also has the steel mesh rack, so you guys can dehydrate or make your own jerky. And I like that. Here, Elizabeth. Last seen playing IRL. I'm not sure what that. No clue what that was, buddy. That's pretty funny. IRL games. I've not been live on my own channel in probably years. Joanne Kelly, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. How are you doing? Now, of course, right there, you guys can put the rotisserie piece in. It's going to start rotating. You guys have the basket. You can put a basket in there. That means you guys can do rotate vegetables, even do a fish. You can even do meats. You can rotate meats, chickens, whatever you want. They have it with this. Connect the probe, and that probe is going to allow you to see the temperature. Now, if you're using the probe, you're not using the rotisserie. It's not going to have enough to rotate the probe and everything else with that. Just saying it now. The probe's literally going to be for meats laying down, not rotisserie. Simplified product, great little price. At that point, can't go wrong with an air fryer of this style. Now, we also have a Sheila video up. This, of course, is the Vivor Auto Heat Press, where you can actually design your own shirts and logos.
Always wanted one of these. This is the Vevor Auto Heat Press machine. It's 15 inches by 15 inches, and it's great for shirts. You can use sublimation or heat transfer projects. So, permanent vinyl. So the settings are really easy. You have plus that makes it go down, and minus raises it up, and you have a setup that you can set up your favorite settings, and mode that helps you get through those. So I'm going to put this on this, there's a stain on the pocket, so I'm going to cover it with this. So this here, just put it down and put your Teflon over top to preserve everything else, and get your settings ready. Go ahead and feed it in, and then press the button that lowers the bed, and it will go for 40 seconds at almost 400 degrees for sublimation. And so here it's going. And 40 seconds can seem like forever when you're waiting for it, but here it comes. And let's take a look and see how good that is. The gloves are provided, and they have little nubs, probably
You get
silicone
gloves with
nubs,
this, Sheila?
and we'll take a
Wow.
look. And here's another
Hi,
one
guys. I'm gonna
that
turn
I
my
did
AC on
with
real
a
quick.
couple of graphics, but I didn't cut off the edges. Live and learn. And one more. So I don't know how this is gonna come out. I should have done it upside down so I
AC's
didn't
on.
get the straps in the back from underneath. But I think it did kind of come out interesting. Mistakes don't always have to be the worst of
could.
things. They can
Or you
make
could just design
something
all your kids' clothes
really
like world's best
interesting.
daughter.
So
or
this is
my
an
mother's
L, or it could
the
be
best.
a J. Yeah,
Right there, guys. Heat press. You guys can do multiple materials. It doesn't have to just be shirts or sweaters. You guys could even do like quilt pieces and stuff like that. So it's really kind of cool. Now, you'll notice that the thermal press right there on the decal kind of didn't press all of the picturing, it looks like. Probably a temperature sensor with that one. It probably needed to sit a little longer or a little bit hotter to press that one. But works very easy, very simplified. Just learn the actual thermal pieces that you're using. The decals that you use to press on will actually have a temperature range. Some of them have different temperature ranges that they have to use, or different times that they stick on. But once you learn out the product, you guys will be good to go. Now, we also have what's called the
Cool little
Wes
screwdriver
Dit.
kit, right?
That's right, the Wes Dit 49-in-1 screwdriver set. Now, this screwdriver set is a hand screwdriver set piece. All right, it's going to have multi-sided bits. Now, these bits are dual bits. Each bit has 2 types of tips on it. They are magnetic as well, so you're good there. Now, when the magnetic piece goes away, I don't know what to tell you. This one doesn't have a magnetizer. Now, the screwdriver actually feels like it fits in your hand. Nice, lightweight, simplified piece. Put the head in, it locks into place so you don't have to worry about it. And now I got hiccups for some reason. Once you do that, you can freely spin it or grip it and use it. This is going to allow you to take apart your PCs, your electronics, and other devices with a good ease of use. Now, what I can tell you is it's literally $8. You can't go wrong with an $8 screwdriver set. Having them in your car to fix your glasses, or having them in there to fix your kids' toys, or just to sit around to have tear apart something. Really cool little idea, great little kit, simplified piece right there for you. Now, we also have, I believe it's a 3-pack of 20-watt iPhone chargers. Yeah, we have a video for it, but let's be
with not one, not two.
It is literally a 3-pack of 20-watt iPhone chargers. Now, these are USB-C style. If you don't have the USB-C style, you can swap out the cabling. Just make sure it can actually handle the power. They do have other styles that are lightning cable as well. You don't have to have that. Now it is USB-C to USB-C style and USB-C to lightning if you need. Now the ones we're showing you in the video are lightning. The one in the carousel is a 4-pack of these with, you know what? We think about this. Why? You know what? Sheila, why didn't you say something? Huh? Sheila, why didn't you say something? Right here, guys. This is a 4-pack. This is a simplified cell phone charging pack of cabling and, of course, chargers. You have your USB-C to USB-C cable. This is your simplified cable. There are 4 of these cables inside this kit, right? They're 6-foot cables, so they're plenty long enough. You're also going to get 4 of the charging blocks. The charging blocks are MFI certified, so you don't have to worry about it. They're going to do 20 watts of charging for you. This is going to allow you to fast charge your iPhone simplified. I mean, 1 cable, 1 block. You can leave 1 in each room or give a kid their own style. The only thing I wish they had was different colored cables, each one a different color, different simplified. Simplified charging, guys, simplified piece. If you need something like that, 4-pack right here. That's it. It's pretty funny because I forgot I had this sitting here. I forgot I had it sitting here. So, if you guys need charging cables, right here. Alright, that's all it is. Sheila forgot to tell me I had these. Man, Sheila. This lady. You know what? I'm gonna have to fire her or something. Yeah. What? Yeah, you go. Oh, because you got your lights? Did your lights pop in? All right. DERC. Dear RC. All right, guys. We're going to show you guys RC cars.
C920.
This is a 1/10 scale RC car that's going to do approximately 45 kilometers an hour. Now, that's going to be about 35, 40 miles an hour. It's a super fast RC car. So excited. I bet. This is a 4x4 style. It is all-wheel drive, and it has all of the other cool stuff. Good morning. Is that Mrs. Dragon Blogger or Mr.? Which one is it? Which one is it? Happy Friday. Welcome. Yeah. Now, this has independent shocks, guys. They are oil-filled. It has fully aluminum drive axles and, of course, gearing. A lot of these don't have that. It's got dual 15-minute batteries. So you're going to get about 15 minutes per battery of runtime off of this. You have a 2.2 kilogram torque power servo, a 540 brushless motor, and of course the ultra durable composite chassis, which is amazing. It's a really cool piece. Now, 48 kilometers an hour, 1/10 scale, 30 minutes of pulling time. This is a cool RC car. What you're going to see is we're going to jump forward because we want to show you guys this out in there driving around. He's literally driving in his yard. He's going to have his dog chasing it. You're going to see him beat it up too. It ain't going to hurt it. This thing is very, very durable. Now, the moment he starts doing this, you can see the dog wants to chase it. Obi actually grabs this RC car a few times in the video coming up. Right there, he's chasing it around. He's having fun. Rabbit coming up. My earbud just dropped out and quit working. Awesome. Once it does it, right here you see him. He grabs it, chases it around, throws it up and down. He's going to grab it again. He's going to pop it back around. He's going to start driving again. Dog's chasing it. Have fun. That's what this is meant for. It's meant for having that fun and just going out. Don't worry about beating this thing up. It's going to take a good beating. It won't break that easy. So, cool little piece. Awesome little option. Very beautiful RC car at $89. You can't go wrong with that one. Now, we have a jump pack. I believe this is a jump rope set that Nikita did.
Everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you something really awesome. This is the Redify 2-pack of adjustable jump rope for workout, fitness, or whatever you want to do. And this thing is designed absolutely amazingly. It is really smooth and fast. It has a ball bearing system to avoid the twisting and winding and bending of the fitness rope.
Now, it has a ball bearing system built in to allow the jump rope to actually go with the jumping. Now, nice gripped handles, dual colors. You have the pink and you have the blue, so you have his and hers if you want, or his and his, or hers and hers, whatever you choose. That way you guys can choose who gets which one. It's a lightweight jump rope. Let's just be honest, very durable jump rope set. You're going to see him jumping way too close to that, scaring the cat off, and of course, wearing the t-shirt that I'm wearing right now. Nikita, you're not allowed to wear the same shirt I'm wearing. All right, just go in there, buddy. Now, right here, he'll start to learn how to jump rope. It's going to take him a second, but once he gets going, you know, that's all it is. It's a jump rope, let's be honest. At $10, you can't go wrong. We also have
Hey, everyone.
the Life
My
Pro
name is Demetrius.
adjustable dumbbell set. Now, this adjustable dumbbell set holder is actually kind of cool. This holder is, of course, metal, and it can actually hold up to 25 pounds of weight. Now, that means two 25-pound dumbbell sets that can be set onto this, all right? Now, it will only work with the Life Pro dumbbells. It actually has the holder that's going to set up there, and it will actually it does not include the dumbbells. Yes, $67, it's 15% off. If you guys have the dumbbells, it actually is really going to work well. The product itself weighs about 10 minutes. It's going to take about 7 minutes to put it together. It can hold 50 pounds, two 25-pound dumbbells. And that's where I was getting out the 25-pound dumbbells, so each side. Cool part is with the bracketry, that means you guys can actually leave the plates on there and adjust the dumbbells to whatever weight you want to use at that setting. And that's actually kind of a cool piece. Now he's showing you guys the little tapping screws, the setup right here. He's showing you guys that you have to set the 4 screws in to connect up the plates. And once you have the plates set up, then you guys can have it set there. Now, once you do that, you'll be able to set your dumbbells on there and fully set it up and adjust it with that. Simplified piece, very cool little product from Life Pro. If you need something like that, definitely got you covered, of course, with that. We also have, I believe it's called the Roman chair up next.
What's up, everyone? My name is Demetrius, and today we're going to be talking about this awesome bench press dumbbell.
You know what? We don't need the sound. This is actually a bench press and sit-up chair. This is going to allow you to do multiple styles of workouts. Now, this is called the Roman chair. It's a hyper extension bench. Now, the back extension bench machine for the glutes and hamstrings, lower back, multi-purpose adjustments. This is kind of cool because you can set it up. You guys can do curls with it. You guys can do, of course, sit-ups. You guys can do some side stretches. You'll just set it in different positions to do all of that. It will take you a few minutes to set it up. It does have height adjustment up to about 39.8 inches of height on those pieces you're seeing there. It is about 17 inches wide by 35 inches deep. The seat itself is about 28 inches of depth on the seat itself too. Now this will work for anybody approximately about 5'2" to about 5'8". If you're over that, it may not work as well. Also has a 330 pound weight limit with this device as well on top of that. So, hey Ship Roman, what's up, buddy? It is a fully adjustable, so you guys can adjust the angleability of several sides of this. You can actually break it down and put it away. It folds almost completely down, quite compact. It's about 20.9 pounds, I think 21 pounds of weight though with this. So do know, it does come with the workout paper. The paper is going to show you guys the different ways to do like your strengthening, your flexibility, your metabolism, and of course all of that. Really good for like Bulgarian split squats, preacher curls, dumbbell rows, crunches, side bends, and everything else in between with this. It's a cool little piece. Now, the pamphlet has a lot of different workouts. You guys can go in this. You can pick it out, the workouts right there. And this will show you guys how to do the lateral raises and side bends and everything else. Cool workout piece, simplified product, going to do well for you guys if you need something like that. So definitely check that one out. You can't go wrong at that price point of $118. So how is everybody's day going? Is everybody having a great Friday? Oh man, it's Friday. You know what that means? Tomorrow is Saturday. Saturday means I have another stream tomorrow night, Chapery. We'll have fun with that. All right, I believe. Awesome. I'm actually having a great day today. And that's because we finally figured out the issues we were having with our streams. We do have some small, slight frame drops, but nothing I'm going to complain about. The frame drops I'm still having, nowhere near to what I had before. So, kind of cool. I love it. Now, have you guys ever used one of those like vibrating plates to like massage your feet, shake out the your muscles and all of that? If you haven't, you should probably check this one out. This is called the Rumble X from Life Pro. This is a 4D vibrating plate. Now, this 4D vibrating plate has multiple intensities, multiple modes, and multiple styles of vibrations. Now, there is a weight limit on this device. So just know the weight limit is there for a reason, but yeah, we're going to go here, right? This is kind of cool, though, because you can actually hide it in places. It has a remote control. The remote control is actually a watch piece that sits on your wrist, so you can actually do that. Now, the remote will allow you to do like the intensities and everything else with that. Now, you also are going to get 2 loop bands, 4 resistant bands, and different resistance styles, an exercise mat, and then, of course, the plate itself. The plate has a Bluetooth speaker built in. It is fully adjustable anywhere from 0 to 60 on the speed. Has LED light display, a whisper quiet mode, and then it's going to allow you to adjust your vibrations. It's going to allow you to change your modes of vibration because it does have multiple modes of vibration. It's got 7 training modes, 3 workout intensities with this, and it is a 500-pound weight limit. Now, 500 pounds is actually decently well done for a lot of different people, so this should work out decently well for people. You're going to have 3 different placements of where you can actually set your feet. You guys can do like frog squats and stuff to make the workout even more. Now, it's got what's called pulsation, a lateral oscillation, and the combination of all of the vibrations with this. The 4D vibrating means you guys can do it. Now, of course, with this, you're going to see Justin standing right here, and it's just shaking to certain modes. Now, he's changing the modes with, of course, the watch. He's using his hand controller or the watch band controller to do this. You're going to see the vibrations getting a little more intense, and it's going to take a little more out of you. If you start squatting, it's going to actually make the workout more intense. If you set your feet out wider and then squat down more, and of course with that, it'll make even the more intense with this. Cool part is while it's doing a great workout while giving you a great vibration of a massage. I mean, honestly, let's say that. It is an amazing product that does fundamentally very, very well. It is and will cost you a little bit. It's $339, but a bunch of people on the team have them and they believe in them. So if you guys want to give it a shot, try it out. For those of you that need to cut your hair, like I technically kind of need a shave and a trim. Very cool. The ULG 6.5-inch shavers are going to work out well for you. Now it is a 3.5-inch blade. So the cutting edge is over 3 inches, and then you have, of course, the 3 inches on the handle side. Now, these are technically right-handed, but can be used on left-handed side. We've tested it out with this. Now, it's got a nice soft tip that when you cut, doesn't allow for the metal to click. It's got a soft silicone tip in there to stop that and absorb the shock when it touches. The blue inserts where you put your fingers can come out if your fingers are larger. Now, they have, of course, this one for about $12.79 for you. It is made from Japanese stainless steel with a very, very sharp edge. And I can tell you, it is actually super sharp. The main tip of the blade is about 2.5 inches. The full length is 3 inches. From there on to the back, 6.5 inches. You have a 2-inch round diameter with, of course, the silicone inserts. It has that muffler, like I said, finger circulation protection with these silicone inserts for that as well on top of it. 30-degree sharpness, or 30-degree sharpness is where it's been sharpened to, which is definitely sharp enough for most hair. So if you're looking for a hair like that, that's where you're going to have it. Great little piece, simplified scissors, and cheap. Let's just go there. cheap. You're not spending a high dime on some scissors. Now we also have, I believe, the adjustable lumbar
Rest
support,
Cloud
right?
does it again with an absolutely amazing adjustable lumbar support pillow. This thing is absolutely fantastic. It is super soft and comfortable to the touch. I absolutely love this thing. So let me tell you some cool features about it. So what's really cool about it is that the material is bamboo memory foam, which is just absolutely amazing for getting, you know, contoured and shaped to the size of your body or the shape of your body, and it just makes it absolutely amazing. The fabric is made of like a health skin friendly fabric that's just really comfortable and really soft too, honestly. The one thing that I love about this pillow more than anything is just how soft and how squishy and nice it is. Now let it be explained that the pillowcase itself is washable, but the memory foam pad inside is not, and luckily they include a little zipper here that you can use to just simply unzip and pull the memory foam out and then go ahead and wash the case itself, because you don't want to wash the memory foam because that could end up messing it up. Now what's really cool is basically how this works is the lumbar support fills in the gap when you lay on the side of your back while you're sleeping. It cradles the low back. It provides enough comfort to sleep peacefully and also comfortably. I've also been kind of playing
With that, guys, just set it up, rest with it, sleep with it, adjust it under your stomach and stuff. Cool little piece, $22. You know, just one of those products. Video unboxing. I couldn't contain myself. Really, Sheila? Really? All right, James video. This is the Comfyair 4D vibrating neck massager. Now, this neck massager is not like some of the others. A lot of these massagers use what's called the nodular ball system. It's like round balls that rotate in a circle. This does not have that. This has like one of the octopus hands. And I'm going to tell you, the octopus hands are kind of cool. It is a multi-mode of vibration, so you can actually go forward or reverse, which is kind of cool. It's a Shiatsu 4D style. 2500 milliamp battery with, of course, multiple usage. 2 levels of heating, of course, with this, which is great. Now, 10 minutes, it has auto shut off after 10 minutes. Type-C charging port. 100 minutes of battery life. Takes about 2.5 hours to charge. It has what's called human-like massaging with the 4D massaging head, which is great. And that's what you're going to see right here when I pop this off. This looks different than most of the others. Most of them have, you know, the round rollers. This actually does the full neck. And now look at the way it actually moves and massages your actual neck. This thing is really, really amazing. Now, it's got the 2 nodular balls. It's going to do the back of your neck as well. The 2 heating levels is 110 degrees or 130 degrees. The intensity is going to be used by your arms. So when you move your arms, the more you press down, the more intense you're going to get with that. And that's just the way it's going to work. This is a really cool piece. It does have a washable cover if you need, but simplified product. And I actually used that just the other day. Love that thing. Very, very cool massager. I actually like that one so much because of the difference in the actual way it massages my neck. Some of the rounder ones don't massage my neck like this one. This one actually encapsulates the back of my neck and actually gets into the points where I really need it. So that's kind of cool. I don't want to sneeze. I don't want to sneeze, guys. Hopefully, I muted myself in time and sneezed out of view of camera. All right, that's cool neck massager. It's going to work out well for a lot of you. But if you guys want a good night's sleep, Cristalli's got you covered with this.
Today we have the
This is the 12-inch memory foam mattress. Now, this 12-inch memory foam mattress comes in a box. Now, at $284, it comes to your door, and you don't have to have pay for the shipping delivery service. Now, there's a $64 clippable coupon on this. It does come in 3 different depths: 10-inch, 12-inch, or 14-inch. There's a twin, a full, a queen, or a king. We're showing you guys the queen variation. It has a memory foam topper on this, and it actually has individually wrapped coils in the bottom that are actually compressed. when you pull it out of the box, you need to let it sit for 24 to 48 hours, sometimes 72 hours to give it the better usage. Let it come back to life. It's going to contour to your body and it's going to work out well. Now, it is, of course, very beautiful little piece, nice little package, simplified. It does weigh a little bit, though. So if you guys need to, just know it does weigh a little bit. You may need help carrying it in the house. It has a size, of course, it's actually quite large. It's like 80 inches long by 60 inches wide, 12 inches deep. It is a CY12 model number pocketed coil with memory foam topping with pressure relieving system. So if you need a bed set like that, you have it covered. Now with it, we're going to show you guys a waffle blanket set. Now, I don't have the waffle blanket here, so we are going to show you guys a video.
So this is the bed sheet.
We're not going to play the whole thing. We're not going to bore you guys. This is, of course, their beige or white color blanket. Now, this is from Bedsure. This is what's called the waffle blanket. It's a very soft, luxurious waffle blanket. We are showing you guys the king size variation, but they also have a throw, a twin, a queen, or an oversized king. Comes in, I think, 14 to 15 different colors and variations. 104 inches by 90 inches in ivory, beige, white, or ivory white variation. Now, it is, of course, made from very, very lightweight rayon derived from bamboo. So it is, of course, cooling. This would be great for, like, summertime. It is, of course, moisture wicking because it's 50% cotton, 50% rayon. That rayon is going to give you the cooling, while the cotton is going to, of course, help pick up the moisture as well with this. Soft and luxurious. Simplified product, about $39 for that. Can't go wrong. Simplified piece. So, nice little blanket for you right there. Now, we have what's called Dream Pairs shoes. Now, these are for boys or girls. These are slip-ons. These are easy-ons.
Taking a look at the
Right
ever
here.
popular Dream Pairs. Now, this is the Luca style. And what's great about these shoes is you have a mesh material, and so that's going to be very breathable. It's going to be
I love Bedsure. You know what?
comfortable.
Let's
You
pause
have
this.
the pull-on.
We're going to come back to this video. We'll replay it. What I can actually tell you guys is I have from Bedsure right here, I have their oversized hooded blanket. This is a hooded blanket. So I have their oversized hooded blanket here that's going to, it's like wearing a sweater, but it's a blankie, all right? Like a Bedsure. I have Bedsure throw blanket back here on the couch. I have a Bedsure throw blanket back here on the ottoman. I even have a cooling Bedsure blanket in the corner. We also have, that's going to be coming up, that I'm going to have to do soon, is this Bedsure knitted styled piece as well. This is kind of waffle cone knitted, and I'm going to be doing that one too. So, Bedsure, guys. We love Bedsure. A lot of Bedsure. My whole bed is covered in Bedsure because they are very soft and very luxurious. Yeah, shoes. And that is Mrs. Dragon Blogger's mother in those shoes for you
really
guys.
nice sole, but these are really great. They're lightweight and they're flexible.
I know.
You can see the bottom.
It is funny. I will not go to the store and buy a blanket anymore. I literally, if I have to get a blanket, I will go on to Amazon and I will grab a Bedsure set. If I can't get it sent to me, I buy it and have it sent to me. That's just the way it is. We use so much Bedsure. The pillowcases are actually Bedsure too. Those bright yellow, orange pillowcases are Bedsure. Now these shoes are slip on there, Velcro strapped on the side to give you a little bit extra slippage in there. They're going to have, of course, the anti-slip grip on the bottom, and they are, of course, in black mesh. They do come in multiple sizes and colors. They're going to fit pretty much most sizes out there if you need something like this. Now, this is going to be perfect. Now, yes, we have Mrs. Dragon Blogger's mother doing this, which is kind of cool. JK, how are you doing? What's up? Now, besides the Dream Pairs, we also have what's called the Nordic 8 boots. If I would have known these were in today's show, I would have pulled them out because I actually have these. Now, this is it. You know what? We got videos out of order. Hold on. Let's correct this. We got some links out of order. We can fix this.
And today
These are the Nordivari black waterproof steel-toed boots. Now, these steel-toed boots are certified to a certain pressure point. Yes, you can hit them with a hammer. It should not bend the metal. If you drive over these with a tank, I'm going to tell you, you're probably going to crush these. If you're out on the railroad tracks and you think a train's going to not crush these toes, don't go there. They are certified for certain crush points, so do know that they will work in most work settings for you. It's just that. That's all I'm going there with this. It is what's called the FT413-18 standard, and that is an ASTM standard right there for you guys. So do know that crush standard is to a certain standard. You can't, fully proof it with that. These have great grippy soles. They are fully waterproof. I use these for going out in the snow sometimes. Now, yes, if most of you know me, you know I will go out in the snow in flip-flops and shovel snow in flip-flops. But sometimes I will actually put boots on if I'm going to be out there for a lot longer of a period. The protective steel-toed tip, and that's what it is, it's a tip. So it comes to a certain point and stops. So if you have a crush point past that, that's just the way it is. This is actually good if you guys are up on a roof hammering nails a lot and you hit the hammer and the hammer misses. This will protect your toes with that. Or if you drop metal at work a lot, it will help with that as well. The anti-slip, wear-resistant, shock-absorbing bottom is actually amazingly well done. The memory foam inserts are actually very beautiful as well. Comes in 5 colors. It also comes in sizes 8 to 13. Each size has either a standard or a wide variation with these as well. Speed laces, which means you guys can lace them up very quick and do that, is what's called faux leather and faux suede insert. It is an EVA rubber sole with a water-resistant material protectant all the way around. So these are amazingly well done at a phenomenal price point of $45. Now, if you guys have ever went shopping for work boots, some of them work boots out there can cost hundreds upon hundreds of dollars. These are comfy. They've lasted me for over a year and a half. Not a problem. We also have up next, I believe, we're still in the Demetrius range. We're going to be talking about the Kufandi shirts. Now, these Kufandi shirts come in multiple sizes and colors. What I can tell you is each set you buy has 3 different colors and variations. These are workout tank tops, and they have a crew cut neckline. Demetrius is just showing you guys right here the little piece. Now, the material, of course, is cotton polyester blend. They are machine washable. They are, of course, imported. They come from out of country. Let's just be honest with that. Now, you have, I think it's like 7 different variations or more of the packs. Now, each pack's going to have 3 different colors. They have, I believe it's called the black flag, red flag, the white flag variation. They have black and white and blues. Then they have We the Peoples, reds, greens, yellows, blues, blacks. They have multiple colors and packs. So if you don't see the color you want, check for the different coloring. Crew neck cut right here on the crew neck. Sides are slit down at the bottom, so they are slit at the very bottom, but also around the arms because they are, of course, a tank top style. Soft fabric. Now, right there, he's showing you guys the black one on them. Yes, they come in a package. He threw them straight on. He didn't actually de-wrinkle them. Don't hold them against them for that. But they're going to work out well for you. And, of course, the color ranges, lots of different colors. He went with the standard blacks, I believe the white, and I think the military green right there, which is actually kind of cool. So, simplified piece, guys. Going to work out great for you. $23.98. Good little piece. Now, we have one last product today. This is actually a DeWalt kit set. If you guys use power tools, work around the house and stuff, the 20-volt max cordless kit right here is actually kind of cool. They come with the drill, the carrying case, the battery, and the battery charger. I'm going to say this is probably either Nate or Nikita. I have not seen this one, so we're going to see. But I do know the product.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we are going to be taking a look at the
All right, now this is the 20-volt compact drill kit right here. It comes with multiple batteries, comes with the charging case, comes with, of course, the charger and the drill itself. 20 volts is actually decently well powered. 20 volts should last very well. This will do about 1,500 RPMs in spinning. It is going to allow you to, of course, has 2 speed modes, has a 1/2-inch single sleeve ratchet chuck. It even has an LED that has a 20-second delay. Now, with this, you can actually change the torquing into about up to 15 settings or put it in a compact straight drill. Now, you should be able to drill through wood or masonry with that, not straight concrete. Will do, of course, metal to a point. Has an ergonomical handle right there. He's showing you guys the adjustments. He's showing you guys the speeds. He'll also show you guys the chuck. Now, the chuck you guys can do by hand, or you can hold it and hit the drill and it'll open up. Same way with locking it tight. Now, remember though, when you go and do that, you will actually twist it an extra click and will lock in place and it will not unlock. The dual batteries should give you guys a good amount of runtime with the 2 batteries. Now, each motor should deliver about 300 unit watts of this UWO or power ability with, of course, the 20 volts. Now, your speeds are going to be anywhere from 0 to 450 all the way up to 1,500 RPMs of range with that. So 0 is off, 450 is low, 1,500 is max. Now, good range of runtime right here. He's going to actually start drilling into tables, which was really weird for me to see him drill into a perfectly good table. But that's Nate. He does things like that. Right? So, good little piece, great little kit. If you guys need a drill set like that, DeWalt's got you covered if you need one. That kit is actually $99, so it's like 45% off. That's a great deal. That's a phenomenal, phenomenal deal. Now, what I can tell you guys is, I'm going to be doing some videos tomorrow with that. And I'm going to try and get these Govee lights up, because these are the Govee current light tubes. This is the Wild Robot set. It can actually do graphic things, graphic designs. It can do, of course, motion activation. It has over 207 preset scenes, but does work with AI, and the AI is going to allow me to make my own scenes, create my own images. I'm going to attempt to create a dragon blogger or a dragon on this. I want to see if I can actually get a dragon blowing fire created on a screen like this. So I'm going to try and hang it up here and do that. Now, with that, we do have another stream coming up later today. I believe Blake is on later today, so you guys are going to have another stream. Now, I hope everybody enjoyed this show. I'm glad that we are actually back up to multi-streaming, and we got the multi-streaming issue fixed with little delay. So, amazing that we can get that fixed, and we're back to sharing to all of our content to all of you guys on all of our channels. With that, Sheila did get the same light sets as me because she just, felt left out, and we're not going to talk to Sheila no more. Guys, always hit that follow button. You hit the follow button, you guys can actually hit what's called the live notification button next to it. That live notification button will allow you to know when we go live over here on this channel. It doesn't cost you nothing to hit a follow. It doesn't cost you nothing to get that live notifications. But I want to thank you all for being here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday. And thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys on the next show. I believe tomorrow night, Saturday night, you guys are going to see me over here doing Jackery tomorrow night. And you're going to see me on the Jackery channel. So we do have a Jackery show tomorrow night with multiple channels as well. Until then, have a great day. I'm going to go eat some lunch. I'll see you guys on the next show. Mrs. Dragon Blogger, thanks for hanging out with me. Sheila, thank you, of course, as well. The rest of you guys, we'll see you on the next show. Have a good one, everybody.